Why is Hinduism accepting of diverse sexualities? Imagine a tradition that celebrates the many ways people experience love and identity. That's what makes Hinduism stand out when it comes to diverse sexualities. Hinduism's core teachings focus on the idea that all beings are connected and equal. It emphasizes the unity of the self beyond physical differences like gender or sexual orientation. Unlike some religions with strict rules about sexuality, Hindu texts recognize many gender identities and expressions as natural parts of life. At the heart of Hindu belief is the idea that the soul, called Atman, is beyond the body and its attributes. The goal is spiritual liberation, known as moksha. This focus on the soul's journey means external differences, including sexuality, don't affect a person's spiritual worth. All souls are seen as equal in their quest for enlightenment. Historically, Hindu scriptures and stories have acknowledged and even revered gender diversity and non-heteronormative relationships. For example, the concept of a third gender, often called hijras or kinnars, appears in ancient texts and medical writings. These identities are recognized as part of the natural spectrum of human experience. Deities like Ardhanarishvara, who is half male and half female, symbolize the fluidity and unity of gender. This form is especially honored by transgender communities. Stories of gods and goddesses with same-sex attractions or relationships also show that diverse sexualities have long been part of Hindu mythology. In ancient Indian society, acceptance of homosexuality and transgender identities was common and integrated into spiritual life. However, invasions and colonial rule brought laws and attitudes that stigmatized these identities. Despite this, the spiritual principles of Hinduism remained inclusive. Today, many Hindu scholars and groups are working to return to these original teachings. They believe colonial prejudices should not shape modern Hindu views on sexuality. The flexible way Hindu scriptures are interpreted allows for a broader acceptance of LGBTQ+ identities as natural and spiritually valid. Practically, this means LGBTQ+ individuals can practice Hinduism and find spiritual belonging without hiding who they are. Some communities even hold festivals and events that honor transgender and non-binary people, like the Kinnar Akara at the Kumbh Mela. This shows that inclusion continues to be part of the living tradition. In the end, Hinduism's acceptance of diverse sexualities comes from its focus on spiritual equality, its historical recognition of many genders and sexualities, and its ability to adapt and interpret its teachings in ways that support all people on their spiritual paths.